Hello, welcome back. I just want this little bit that we've been doing to be over with now. Okay, let's go and put this stuff that we've gotten away. So I'm glad that I got that achievement. I was just doing it because I got past the tests. And though Ivan got shot for what was... Why do we have this? Zarzino beast that was once in the service of the Drakkar. Okay, we put the pistols in here, and we put this in here. We put this in here. What else should we put in here? Just so we can get this better. Cover all their wounds. When the wearer moves through a cell occupied by an enemy, the wearer grants plus dodge. Oh yeah, I forgot you guys got level ups. Share the spoils. Melt. I'm just gonna have her learn all the different weapons. Okay, where are we going again? Oh, we're going up here to Librum Maledictica. Okay. Side of the place. Again, this is the one which we need efficiency on. We need 2 efficiency. Flames of rebellion flared up across this colony. Sick of extortion and punishment, the subjects urged their peers to abandon the rogue trader's patronage. To convince parts of the rebellions, the rest are disposed of in bloody combat. guys gotta worry about. Actually, Laptis Mortis, Last Chance of Current, and Laptis an ultimatum fight, final battle, Exorcism effect, Nebula, or continue fighting off raids. It would be unwise to agree to terms set by enemies. Yeah, but it proves. So where did you say we were going? No, not that. We're going to Sonorous Manufactorium. Where is that? Oh, back to space exploration. 7. How are we doing on plasteel? We are doing good on plasteel. Wasteland Wayfarer. A small planet generally wrapped in amber forest greets you with a ruby-colored dawn. Blessed Von Dem Slarich, the local governor, gives a warm welcome. After several glasses of Demis, the sweltering ruler asked if Ivan Vonis would like to keep him company during the upcoming hunt. After several hours of widening the local animals, you make camp in the middle of the Golden Forest. Brazel Von Dem Courage points at the sky. A flat disc rises over the horizon, constantly morphing its colors and shape. The forest grows silent and empty. You can no longer hear the singing of birds or even the rustle of wind. The governor nods with satisfaction, and a few shapes step into the clearing. Their bodies are twisted by an unknown phenomenon, and you watch the freaks with astonishment as they begin to dance to the thorny cackling of their brethren, turning the bony growths and pulsating flesh of their scaly hands towards the unnatural thing in the sky. Heavily armed themselves, their flamers and chainswords, your party cleared out the several acres of nearby forest. Those soldiers report destroying several villages inhabited by heretical entities. It explains that the creatures you saw are children of the great king of distortion. It is he who is the true god and patron of these fertile lands. Once every cycle he charges shrines its light upon the world and bestows transformation upon the utmost followers. The rogue trader may become one of his heralds. Governor's head separates from his neck. With the dirt squished, black and brown blood seeps from into the soil beneath its compound belt and immediately transforms into a writhing tangle of worms that burrow deep into the ground with unnatural speed. You return to the ship, pondering what to do with the world and, more importantly, with the King of Distortions. The senior officer observes suspicious activities emanating from the twisted celestial body at the heart of the system. The chaplain advises you to get ready for a potential encounter with the spawn of the archenemy, so it may be wise to reconsider unless you have holy relics, sacred wards, or blessed effigies of the Emperor. Flame of the colors, the sword celestial disc slightly endless windows of the captain's bridge as the rotator ship approaches its center. An unruly voice, cold and envelops into you. Would a puny wretch possibly offer a king? The officers on the deck around perplexed. Their eyes are full of terror and confusion. Many clutch their heads. Some empty their stomachs, but most pale and exhausted those who join the lodge and resisting the cases. Attack the enemy with every cannon on board. 1,000 prayers serve over holy relics for the protection of the Ember world, the Imperium, and your souls. Deafening gong strikes are heard across hundreds of decks. Your eyes are misted with red, and your gums bleed as your subjects fall to their knees all at once in a shared prayer of the God Emperor. The holy relics from the bridge temple melt from the ardor of your speech, and the entity screams, writhers inside your brain, and struggles to break out. Many drop dead during the first minutes of the prayer, unable to resist the corruption. However, others immediately take their place, unfazed by the sights of their fellows turning into dust in seconds. Then a nauseating stench engulfs the ship decks like a wave, causing people to retch forth their innards. Finally, every deck is plunged into darkness. Ghosts of the past walk among the living, stealing breaths from the weak spirits, and the prayers are extinguished. It is hard to tell if the prayer service has lasted several hours or several days. At some point, you feel your very essence overflowing with heat and power, and then the intruder will falters. The distorted disc vanishes from the void ship's augers as if it has never been there, and at long last, everything is quiet as everyone slowly recovers from what just happened. Reports begin to come as the captain's bridge. You lost a third of your crew in the unequal fight, and the fortunate survivors are going to take quite some time to come around. All hail the Inquisitor. Name yourself sovereign. The moment the world belongs to the rotator alone, your people eradicate the settlement's housing and unclean followers of the profane cult. Corruption installed by King Distortion, losing its grip in the state of good, can breathe a sigh of relief, thanks to the efforts of the new ruler. Yet, malicious servants of the archenemy still looks in the and tributes. Yeah, we got tributes. Okay, now if we go to journal, what will pop up? King Killer. By force of his words and faith, overpower a fallen entity, serving the archenemy. Glory to the Okay, now let's save. Oh, we all got a level up. Okay, what do we want to level up? We should probably get warp knowledge up. And, do we want willpower or agility up? Let's get ourselves some agility. Perception's maxed out, so let's go with Fellowship. Intelligence. Logic. Toughness is max, so let's go with strength. And Xenos. Athletics. Strength. Let's get that weapon skill up to 60. Let's start actually leveling up your strength. Heavy weapon proficiency. Now we will save.
In this tapestry of a world,
What traps did we
am
find?
The rogue thread.
My house would be proud of me.
Great, are we playing Space Hulk now?
Observation report on Henrik Van Kalos. These professional skills make him a suitable candidate for data interrogator server skull conversion. I am proposing.
I will have to decline your generous offer, Magos. I would rather keep serving the Golden Throne with my full complement of limbs.
Let's see. Yep. Kinda figured.
I've read about this.
Never doubt me.
We're gonna be dealing with Tyranids if they're here.
They will see.
That depends
Oh,
if they're
yes,
here.
indeed. They all will see. How intriguing. Patience. My nerves are frayed.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Well, we had a 40% chance that was going to work. So I guess we should be glad that it worked at all.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Fox clerk? On top of the Fox clerk, the hooded matter continuously, but into the microphone as a rock. Slightly to and fro, in the light of distant stars, our Emperor progenitor wanders warily with thoughts and visions of us. He sends particles of his light. Through his body suffers, his mind lingers on us. Let us therefore nourish him with the light of our souls and our prayers with our faith. The faithful worship the Emperor under a great many names and after a great many fashions, and yet I do not like his prayer. Song is, Our Father of Eternity thinks of us, I am eternal. With a pale hand, he throws back his hood. You see an ugly face with a flat, wide nose, disappointingly large brow, ridges, eyeless eyes with enormous pupils, a wide toad-like mouth, and skin that transitions to purple scales at the cheekbones. Standing before you is an abomination, subhuman, a mutant. Welcome to the abode of the Nourishers. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Ready your weapon. This being's nature has strayed too far from mankind's blessed genome. The creed sees no humanity in deficiencies like this, so command that such creatures be exterminated without mercy. May the grace of our progenitor be upon you. Echoes of 100 voices, minds growing ever louder, and torment your mind before you know it. Reach for your weapon.
You are my next offering!
You're a clinging echo, louder than empty modules, like hundreds of clawed, striking bulkheads and coming over into bars. Whatever is advancing upon you, there are lots of them. You ought to run for your life before the trap box cabin. Countless foes. Positional Emperor, thank thee for giving us a chance to steed. Sister, I fear we are about to partake of something quite difficult to partake. Von Fliss, command, Rolla. What you know this match? Yes, voice. Say anything. We must get out of this trap. Thoughts, colors. There's an old military adage that says if you're already in deep trouble, don't poke around it. Wall Street calculate, delay, is not advised. The gaze falls on a ruin-covered control panel near the box receiver. A green lumen burns beneath a gauge airlock seal switch. Switch socket is corroded and does not immediately yield to your touch, but the lumens change color to blood red, and the whirring deactivate airlocks rises from the depths of the ship.
Suffer not the heretic to live!
Get me a target.
At least now we know that Gene's Tyranids are indeed in this game.
Holy terror, smite your enemies.
Faith without deeds is worthless. This is why I was chosen. I'll do it. I will not. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
As the tactical imperative dictates. My vow is to serve. Approved. Running binary override.
I will do my duty. Target well struck. It will be done.
What if?
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
I'm not a
Hand in hand.
I'll paint your death in colors.
At your beck and call. It will be done. Grey hair, sure hair. Target well struck.
Covering so
Everyone
much health
step
so
aside.
quickly.
I won't do that.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
My competencies are not that universal.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty. Grey hair, sure hair.
I forgot he would have that many attacks again. Whoops.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
At your beck and call. Indeed.
I need a foothold.
Let's see to it. Naturally.
Guided by faith. I'll do it. To you, my Emperor. I refuse. As the Emperor commands, I act. This is why I was chosen.
High momentum.
A tactically sound approach. Victory is imminent.
What just happened? I guess they didn't want to die, so they led us to the end point. Okay, I guess we don't get a choice to exterminatus it. Lord Captain, the Etropath Choir has caught glimpses of horrifying visions coming from the Sixth. Something about has breached the colony from underground soon after the sector of deep tunnels has been put into operation. It was overrun by monsters. They looked into the darkness, swarmed in the shadows, attacked quietly. Nothing in the way, consuming flesh, plasteel, and concrete. Rockreet, the trying of thousands claws heralds their approach, and just with cries can be heard in the silence of the tunnels. Praise be the Golden Throne. These creatures do not seem to be interested in getting to the surface, however. They have several active minds and are doing Emperor knows only what. So the nature of the threat is the top priority. Explosives. Okay, these don't seem to be any different. Master of the Inferno. Gain 10 to demolish. And deals more fire damage. This item negates all energy damage dealt to the wearer, but it cannot occur more than 3 times per combat. May my textual analysis be granted by optimality. Ruthless plan of Magos has been constructed with the utmost logical perfection, taking its efficiency and losses into account. The smaller groups were sacrificed in order to preserve the force of the larger ones. Defense squads met some swarm in the darkness, and the monstrous insects clad in metal carapace torn apart everything with their mandibles. The carnage inside the narrow caves cost many lives, but in the end the creatures were exterminated, and their vile lair, not unlike a metallic crypt, have been ransacked and its treasures removed. Oh dear, I think I might know what type of planet this is. Oh! Okay, which is better, what you got or this? This is better. And then now I need to see, is this better than what you have, Pascal? No. Oh, this is a... I thought it was a necklace. Well, even if it was, we don't have room for it. Anyway. Plasma. Yeah, everybody with a grenade is equipped with one. Oh, everyone who uses grenades. An unidentified object has been located in the system. The Xenos reacts to our transgressions by releasing unknown radiation, most likely Xenos origin. The cogs are reporting. If you want to get a closer look, we need to close the distance between the vessel and the object. I'll get to the object after we're done looking about. At first it looks like the snowy and desolate planet was devoid of surprises, But the yellow and orange flickering of the lumens, the notifications from the auger system, identifies the officers of a small colony that survived in spite of the harsh climate. All attempts to hail the colony has failed. It was reported that dismal conditions of the settlement and its inhabitants. Their skin is translucent and pale. Their icy blue eyes see practically no color. Their language is rough and guttural, and their stomachs cannot tolerate anything except a stew made from local roots and mosses. And yet they are subjects of the Imperium, still loyal to the Emperor. They have mistaken your people for his eminent emissaries. The local elder woefully reminisces about times long ago. Most of them were still sheltered in their mother's wombs when snow first settled on the verdant fields, hail ruined the crops, and frost hardened the soil. Plants and large beasts that could not sustain themselves were the first to go. They were soon followed by birds and other small animals. Most people in large cities perished, unable to warm themselves and their families. They say the governor and his entourage left the world in the first days of winter, taking all the provisions and fuel with them. No one responded to their pleas from the dying world, and stars remained deaf to the message transmitted by the planet's Vox station. These abandoned subjects of the Imperium still managed to save the machines and other valuables, but they were little use without the supply of promethium. Yet those who survived eventually adapted to the trip duties that the God Emperor had bestowed upon them. When the maw of the first generator belched forth a ferocious roar and black ash started falling from the sky instead of snow, the locals laughed and danced, trying to warm their limbs after decades of cold. They called down blessings upon the unseen savior, a rogue trader from the Von Flint's dynasty, and thanked the God Emperor for the ferocious encounter. The explorers departed with by shouts of gleeful approval, not to mention their many parting gifts. If only they knew what they had on their planet. Oh well. Okay, what we currently have is better. Scorpion Chainsword. Yeah, but the Bloodseeker Clave is better. Not by much, but better. Hopefully that button didn't mess with the recording. No, it did it. Lookout bridge, we have an unknown object dead ahead. Not an asteroid, clearly artificial in nature, but it's larger than Footfall Station. Copy that. Reports relay to officers on duty. Pilots, lookout, expert visual soon. We have visual, what the whispering. Lookout, this is the Vox Master. I'm adding the pilots, senior officer, and the lookout channel. His lordship wishes to assume personal command. We have requested intel on the object from the Augurs module, awaiting their response. Carlex here. What we see before us is a webway gate, an artifact that Xenos used to get their sorcerer's realm. So to speak, it allows Eldari to go around the sector quickly and serves as hideout for their most unpleasant tribe, the Drukhari, whom we have already met. You're already here. The gate is just like the one you saw on the Lathranian. The children of the Usrum wander the void through such constructs erected in ancient times. Any ship that passes through such a portal will enter a tangle of paths, fathom none by my kind. According to the available data, the object consists of unknown material foreign to the Imperium. We are registering an unknown class of energy profile. These are at a loss about how the technology works exactly. But they did specify that the suggests that the system is holding an active charge. The object appears ready to do whatever it is designed to do. X here to that the edge of the bridge, Lord Captain, the tech priests have refused to even consider such a possibility. Even if I knew of the secrets of this gate, I would never surrender it to the Monkai. The webways are Ken's sacred refuge. Throwing the object 1, 2, 3, confirming no effect seems to be made of, but our weapons are powerless against it. Yes, maneuver neutering reports the inserts of the arc deck, detecting energy spike of unknown nature. Look, visuals the gate. What is that? If we can't use it, let's get rid of it so our enemies can't use it. If we destroy all the webway gates, we don't have to worry about
Their
the
efforts
Chitauri.
will be for naught.
Lads! Sail upon the seas of void!
They're just out of range.
Unleash our fury!
You think you're the only ones who will do this type of stuff? You're surely mistaken.
Drown them in the void! Lads! Unleash our fury!
I don't think you're going to be doing so well over there.
They pale before our mastery of the void.
Again, we have dealt with the void ships of these beasts, but a Xenos boarding party has landed on the ship. They are advancing steadily towards the plasma drive. The enforcers are being overrun. They are asking for reinforcements. If we do not help this filth will destroy our vessel from the inside.
You make my soul uneasy, Seer of Shael. Is it your third eye? Or is it something else? Whatever it is, do not come any closer.
I will say the same to you. The glare of your soul dazzles my sight. To the point of pain, to the point of tears. We should keep our distance.
Let's give you demolition. And yeah, agility. Okay. We don't have gloves for you. And shoes don't work on you.
An expected result.
Genius triumphs. Oh, curious creatures. Oh, I wish to vivisect you.
In your pain.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
You will pay for this in blood.
Let's see to it.
You've unleashed my fury.
If I may,
Just designate a target.
Oh, you call this a strike?
This tedium is beneath me.
Woe to you!
But of course, Lord Captain.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
For the throne's glory.
War is my muse. Let's see.
Your last stroke of luck.
Schemes within schemes.
Blade Master.
Let's see.
Let me see the specialist. Better get both the Blades Master and the Heavy then. Only one within range. Ew.
What if
You will pay. I will tear your heart out for this.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and
a wicked thought? A predictable downfall.
There we go. Now we don't need to worry about the sapper, whatever it was going to do. And
Let's see.
use for good man.
You are marked for demise. The strike.
And
Maelstrom
grab
of
you.
madness.
A work for a fleshcrafter.
Request approved.
To you.
My vow is to serve.
And since he can't reach anyone else for now. Well, we do have these.
Last stroke of luck.
Request
What?
approved.
AI just so lovingly kills their own units. Okay, let's go here.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. Me? Incestuary Captain.
Fury.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Running binary override.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Tainted black.
My blood.
In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
Borrow my leave. Someone else can do this. It will be done. At your beck and call.
You will pay for this in blood.
Victory is imminent.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
What a disgrace.
If I must, fortune favors the swift. If it serves your cause.
I'll tear your heart out for this.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Feel to me.
That's not worth.
Let's see to it.
A work for a flesh crafter.
I won't object to it.
Okay, let's see where we can take you, Ivan.
Shattered foes in my wake.
Oh.
A genius at work. Fate claims another one.
I guess that's Ivan's turn.
You call this a strike?
They're doing more damage against themselves at this point.
It will be done.
Woe to you.
I will do my duty. One fewer target.
She is here.
At your beck and call.
My vow is to serve.
You've unleashed my fury. Let me educate you on the art of pain.
I have read tomes of military tactics. Try to die with grace at least.
Fusible.
Okay, so your turn.
The Emperor is on our side. But of course, Lord Captain. Naturally.
I will tear your
I'll see our
heart out for
foes
this.
obliterated. I won't object to it.
A work for a flesh crafter.
Nothing stands against me.
We'll get to the explosive device when we're good and ready. I wonder if any of them expected us to do something as we did. Or just to go around almost everything. We gotta wait for the rest of them to get here. No, where is he? Where is my son? A man in an officer's uniform kneeling and scrubbing around in the mess of blood and dirt on the floor. As soon as you draw near, you hear his fingers muttering. The lower half of the officer's face is grimy with some strange softness, too pale and lumpy to be blood. The officer pays you no attention. His eyes are fixed on the floor. Wait, he's an operational officer from Deck 67-3, not from one of the local clans, which is why I remember him. He helped me bring up the new recruits from the planet. What is he doing here? You take another step towards the man and peer into his face. Blue veins bulge under his molted skin. His bloodshot eyes are darting in every direction, sometimes rolling back in his head, so that only whites are visible. The strange stuff covering the face is lumpy pink slime mixed with blood that is streaming from his disfigured face. Something shifts in the officer's expression, and the feverish gleam in his eye goes out. Tactus, my boy. Swamp devils dragged him off. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm looking for my son. The Emperor's valiant guards came to save my boy. I showed them where the swamp devils dragged Tactus. I led them right here like they asked. They make short work of the niece of this beast, but I kept looking for my boy. In the meantime, Master, will you help? This contorts into a monstrous grimace, a mixture of pain, hope, and madness. I'll be damned if this officer has a son. Perhaps he did once, but he embarked without any family in tow. He's cracked, the poor wretch. I believe this Monkai is not here by choice. He has been in the clutches of the Dark Ones. His current state may be a bitter fruit of the time spent alongside those masters of torment and madness. I don't understand. Xenos? What's Xenos for? Innocent awareness. Just switched his surroundings for the first time. He's faced with stills and horror. Emperor preserves us. And I squeeze the lower half of his face and coated gnaw and the slime streaming from his nose. The officer casts you a pleading look. What is this nightmare scene? I was leading the Emperor's guards to the swamp devils nest across the marchland of my homeworld, but instead of that, I was showing the way to them. He points to the corpse of the Xenos with a trembling hand. Hallucinations, a critical mirage. The guards, they weren't very chatty. One of them called me something strange, Monkai, I think, and I heard them talking amongst themselves. Something about seizing the ship, don't let them through. Then, though to where, I don't know. Oh, it's coming over to me. I don't remember, it's so strange. It's like I'm here and you're there at the same time, but I remember many watches ago a visit from a guardsman after the swamp devil attacked. It seemed he treated my injuries, did something to my face, said that his comrades would come and do what they had to do, and when the rest of them came, they told me to show them the way to the nest, and we're on the ship. Where did I take them? Sprouse, he considers this. It sounds like a mental distortion, the work of Xenos. Drakari are capable of ensuring their prey without shackles or fettles. They twist and violate the victim's mind with unholy instruments. Your subject has been forced to experience a nightmare from the past in order to wreak a nightmare upon the present. Our cousins are apt at creating concoctions that turn sentient beings into mere beasts, shrieking in of agonizing pain. Something that effect is quick. Sometimes it leaves just enough time for the victim to divulge all they know. Motive force strike me down. I think I got it. The Xenos that the crew smoked out during the recent warp jump. This poor madman must have taken him for a guardsman. Remember Lord's captain, the enraged Drakari, who had bent several crew members to his will. Interesting. To a strange expression, stoic, suffering, and a grim humor. how many more like him are roaming the decks waiting for their new masters to give them an order. At least they do not have any means of remote communication. A small comfort, but comfort nonetheless. I think you're right, Your Lordship. The reason has fled me. I cannot hold even now. I can see the march where just vanished just before you. The man faced with in the marks of pain, brief, and powerful spasms wrenched his body. Movement, the face close to face, stoic acceptance frozen on his face. Within the body, there's numerous bloodstains on his skin and clothes. Wounds, the only noticeable injuries, and is on his face. His nose is disfigured, and a red slimy substance is streaming from his mouth. We still have a bomb to get rid of. Yeah.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Acquisition is possible.
Long splinter rifle, 18 to 22, still trash.
Oh, applaud my brilliance!
Civil cargo devices.
Another notch!
Feels like we should have faced more. Like, what happened to the other three that we were supposed to fight?
Successful.
What lies beyond?
I just wanted to bring her to see what would happen. And right to the point, not much. Okay. Let's finish exploring the system. Actually, let's go over to you. We want to go to you. Let's see what we can get. Oh, so much new toys. Then we'll go and see what is better that we have and get rid of the rest. No, we got another crap. Oh, we can just take the rest of these. Neat. There we go. Okay. Colony no management. We don't have enough for that. I don't think we could even do anything here. What are you doing? anything here? Nope. Can we do anything here? Nope. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, let's see what we got. We got some more grenades. We got a Drukhari rifle. Sniper rifle. Shine the wearer spends 10 stacks of useful. Commissar's boots. Bladed boots. Whenever the wearer hits an opening with the charge, slash, or dense macabre ability, they inflict bleed on the target. What were you going with again? Fellowship. We don't need. Ballistic skill. We do. I think charge is one of your abilities. Yes. Where's your boots? All allies. 40 resolve from the unwielding beacon ability. Well, we never use that, so here you go. Sanctioned telepathy, which we don't have. So add to cargo. Which is better? This is better. So you finally get an upgrade. After who knows how long of needing that. So that's cargo. Okay, this is better or worse? Worse. Cargo. We don't have access to Pascal for some reason. After using running gun, the wearer gains 15% cover efficiency for 1 round. I don't think this is. Yeah, but yeah. Make an infernal pistol shot at short range once per combat. Interesting. Yeah, once we get to... I think what he has is better. It's, oh no, this is better. World property plus 10%. Plus 2 deflection. Plus 2 deflection against humans. Plus 5 wounds. So he'll go down to 91. Huh. I guess not. Okay. Ooh, that one's a lot better than what we have. Okay. 4 shots, 4 shots. So we want to get to the port. Okay, start with this. Fires 4 torpedoes. So this is worse, strictly worse than what we have. Lance that does 45 to 55. We already have that. For each sector, 70 points protection for each sector. This is worse. This is worse. Engines. This is worse than what we have. Line plating. Salt grenade protects the vessel from harm, negating 9 damage a point on the 4 and 5 on all other sides. That is better than what we got. Okay, this one's better than what we got here. It won't be long range, but it will. It does have a wider range. We just have to get used to it. Ooh. This one is a lot worse than we got. These ones we have. Okay, these ones are better than we got. Okay, 4 times 27 is more than 3 times 33 if I'm doing my math correct. Because that's what 99, while the other one is 100 and something. So that's there. And that goes to there. And now with that done, all we have are these. I don't think she can even use Dracar. Oh, no, she can. So this one is better than what she currently has. Okay, and now let's go and shove this into the pockets. Oh, is this the bomb? That seems very unsafe. No, get. And we can't decide on the others because we do not have access to Pascal. Okay, let's press J. Any new rumors? Nope. And with that, we'll call it there for the episode. I'll see you all in the next. Oh, I think I'll do that. Let me check. Yeah, I'll do that.